Hi, it's Mary. Welcome to the Paper Turtle. Today I am doing my second viewer prompt video. If you don't know what that is, that's because you didn't watch the first one. So go back and watch the first one and I'll give you all the details, but I'll just do a brief little quick recap here. What I'm doing is I am asking my viewers, that's you, to give me some prompts in the comments below. They can be anything, any kind of prompts that you want, but they need to start with the initials of your name. That can be your first name, your last name, your middle name, your nickname. I don't care. Just use your initials. That gives you a little bit of a challenge and will give me a variety, assuming that everybody has different initials. And I want to say each week, but I can't promise that I'm going to do it every week. But each time that I do a video, I will pull from the jar, and that will give me my prompts. And then I will create something using those prompts. And like I said, the prompts can be anything. And what I will do is I will draw at the end of this video, I'll draw for the next video. So if you want to play along, then you have the prompts ahead of time. You can prepare something and craft along with me while I'm doing it, or just do it on your own. You know, you do your own thing using the prompts. So it's kind of a way to have your participation in my videos and hopefully make them a little bit fun and interesting for you. So in the first video, I put prompts in the jar from my initials because obviously it was the first video. I didn't have any viewer prompts to put in there. And I asked for you to give me some prompts. Well, I just realized that I'm filming this right now before I have even put that video up. So I don't have any viewer prompts yet. So I'm going to, at the end of this video, I'm going to have to do an add-on part after the first video airs, and hopefully you will give me prompts from that for the next one. But the prompts for this one I drew on the last one. Boy, am I just confusing you totally? Because I think I'm confusing myself. I don't know. So in the last video, I pulled prompts for this video, and those prompts were masterboard and mushrooms. And what I've done is I have a dice. I roll the dice, and whatever number comes up, that's how many prompts I pull from the jar. That one's not counting. It was just an example. And so I pull them from the jar, and I use them. Now, my challenge is to do something with the prompts, obviously. But I also, what I do, I want to be able to use. I don't want to just make something and stick it in my basket and never use it because it doesn't go with anything. So I have to come up with a way to use it in either an existing journal that I have, or it may be something that goes with nothing that I'm working on, so I need to make a new journal for it. We'll see. It depends on how creative you guys get with your prompts. So throw me some creative prompts. Let me see what I can do with them. But for today, this was a pretty easy one, masterboard and mushrooms. And I'm working in what I call my personal daily journal. It's really not like super personal. It's just things that I do or places I go or whatever. And I don't work in it daily. So I don't really know why I named it that, but I did because that's to distinguish from my many other journals that I'm working on. Anyway, when I saw mushrooms as a prompt, of course, that makes me think of nature. Nature makes me think of things that my husband and I do, our walks, our bike rides, and things like that, which points me to my journal, my personal journal. So I went back and I found an event, a hike that we went on that I had not put in here yet. printed off some pictures, and that's what I'm working with. The mushrooms will come in as I'm working on it. The masterboard, I'll put that right there. The masterboard, I've shown you this before, where I take a magazine. This is a local advertising magazine that we get in the mail. And, oh, well, that's kind of a funny picture. We have a manatee festival that is like a big deal. So I take this magazine, and on each page, I create a little mini masterboard using scraps from whatever project. I skipped a page. Whatever project I was doing at that time, whatever's left over on my table, I throw it in here and make a little mini masterboard. And when I want to use it, I can either just cut a little piece off and use that. I can pull the whole thing and use the whole thing however I want to do it. So for this project, I've chosen this, and I'm going to actually use the whole thing, I believe. So I'm going to remove it from the book. All right, I think I'm going to have to move the book for a minute. Oh, I need a bookmark. Let me put that back in there. Let me just get this out of the way. I am working in limited space. I feel like all of a sudden my space is a lot smaller. It's not really. The problem is I've repositioned my camera so it's like right in my face. Like you see what I see, but it's like in my way. But I have to, I feel like this is the best view. I don't know. You tell me, how is the view here? Not at the moment with my arm going across the thing, but now with my stuff on the table, is it okay? Because I'm working on it. Oh, that tore my thing up. All right, see what I did there? Let me use scissors. I have something. I have this little utensil holder caddy thing, and it spins. It's on a like a Lazy Susan type of thing. But there we go. Something was in the way. Okay. Now we're cooking. All right, so I'm just removing this whole page from my masterboard book. Well, that was like not a straight cut at all. Oh boy. All right. I have to straighten that. So yeah. Okay. I've kind of planned this out. I tried to plan it out as much as I could because it takes me so long to do anything. So I figured if I planned out as much of it as I could, then I would at least get a jump on it, you know? All right, so what I want to do is I wanted to make a flap, like a page flip right here. And then I wanted to use part of this for a pocket. So I think what I'm going to cut this like about here, I think. Now, if you're crafting along with me and you're doing the prompts, of course I don't expect you to be doing the exact same thing because, well, you don't have the same stuff. You're not working on the same things. I expect you to be doing, you know, whatever it is that you're going to do. So don't, you know, look at this and say, well, I can't craft along because I'm not doing that same page. Well, no, of course not. You're doing your stuff. And maybe you don't even have a journal like this that you're working in. You're just, whatever it is you do. You do you. Do you get sick of that saying? I guess I get of that sometimes. You do you. I mean, it's so true. Everybody should do you. That looks so crooked. I don't know why that looks so crooked. That is 5 inches there. Oh, because it's really crooked. This is like really crooked. How did that happen? I thought I did it straight. Wow. All right. Well, let me try to fix that. This is crooked. Oh, goodness gracious. That looks straighter. Yeah, that's a little better. I think it's gonna be good enough. Okay, so this is going in. Where's my book? I want to make a flap right here. And that's the one thing that I didn't do was grab my washi tape. Oh, I have to do something on the back of this before I do that. Okay. How about this is going to be under there, I think. Probably, where's my pictures? I don't know exactly which ones I'm going to use, but that's going to get cut down. A lot of greens. A little splash of purple I can throw in there somewhere. So I think maybe I'll do green. Let me find a green. Just a solid green. I don't think it needs to be anything too fancy because, although what's this paper? This got greens in it. That's really pretty. I don't want to waste this though. This is double-sided. No, I'm not going to use that. What was I saying? Something about green. I don't know. I have a paper down here. I'm trying to find it. That has a good, like a mottled green. That's not it. Should be with my, that's it. That's it right there. Oh, I don't know. Might be too blue. No, that's blue. That's not it. Is this it? That's it. Except I have to move all kinds of things to get to it. This is crazy. You guys, my room is so bad. I'm so discombobulated today. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry. Hold on. All right. I'll put it back later. Wow. Okay. I'm back. Come back. Okay, so I can use this polka dotted one or on the other side. there's this that has kind of like that. I think I'm going to use the polka dot one. And really all I'm doing is, I'm just gluing this on there. Try to keep it in the area where I'm going to actually put the paper. Which I missed completely. Should I try to wipe that off, or should I just leave it? I guess I'm going to try to wipe it off. This is how I talk to myself when I'm crafting. The things that I'm saying to you, usually I'm just talking out loud and saying that to myself. So, yeah, I mean, that makes me a bit of a weirdo. I don't know, but honestly, if you admit it, I think everybody does it, right? You talk to yourself, right? When you're crafting, I am sure that you do. And if you don't, you should, because it helps. It really helps so much. They say that you're not crazy if you talk to yourself, but if you answer yourself, then you have an issue. But I don't believe that either, because when I answer myself, I have the best answers. Now, sometimes I do argue with myself. That's when I think that I'm kind of losing it a little bit. When I argue with myself, that's bad. Okay, so now I have this on the back. And I want to ink it. And I think I'm going to ink it with this. So in my personal daily journal that I'm working in, like I said, I use this to kind of record things that I do, places that we go and things like that. And what was I going to say? Oh my gosh. I had something in my head I was going to say about it. Oh, jeez. Oh, I know what I was saying. So I tend to use a lot of pictures in it because it's kind of, for me, kind of a cross between a journal and a scrapbook. Kind of like a mini scrapbook. And generally, it's things that I don't want to do a whole 12 by 12 2-page scrapbook spread about. So I just kind of do a little mini thing in my journal. And also it's because my scrapbooks, I don't think anybody, like my kids or my grandkids or anybody, is going to care about the scrapbooks that I have made of things that just my husband and I have done, like since we've retired. They may want to go through and take out the pictures of us, but because we do a lot of selfies, but I don't think they're going to care about our hikes and our bike rides and stuff like that. So to kind of minimize the bulk and the having all of those scrapbooks that nobody really is going to care too much about, I do it in here. And that way I have it, my hubby will have it, and then anybody else in the future, if they want to just get rid of it, they can. I don't intend for these to be long-lasting things. Hey, if one of them really enjoys this kind of stuff and they want it, that's fine. They can have it. But it's not... Other scrapbooks I have, I'm making for my family, for them to have, for them to enjoy later on in life, when I'm gone. Really, that's why I do them. Well, for me to look at too, but that's just one of the reasons why I do them, especially the ones for my granddaughters, because they won't have pictures, because this generation doesn't print their pictures. That irks me. It really does. So I try to do my part. What I have, you probably can't see, I have my washi tape. I'm trying to find something to make my hinge with. Something that goes with the colors. I should have picked this out. I didn't even think about it. Sorry. I don't know if I like this. This is a solid green, but I don't know if I like that either. I like color and life in my pages. I have a blue polka dot. That's different. Oh, what the heck, Mary? Just use it. Just use it. Don't get so... Sometimes I think way too much about things. And that doesn't make for very quick crafting. And I know the purpose isn't to be quick, but when you're doing a video, you want to be kind of quick. Because really, who wants to see the, you know, me poking through my washi tape basket? Nobody wants to see that. Okay. Just do it, Mary. Just do it. And now we're going to sit here for 20 minutes watching me try to get the washi tape started. What in the world? This is like super sticky. They say put this in the microwave for a few seconds and it will help. I've not tried it. Has anybody tried it? That microwave trick? Oh wow, this is bad washi tape. Bad washi tape. Alright, I'm going to put you on pause. And I'm going to go try it. And I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, I put it in there for like 10 seconds, which I think is what somebody said you should do. And now let me see if I can... It's still not... It's a little bit better. But I don't think I can get... I don't think I'm going to be able to get a full piece going across. It's sticky. Like this, where it was, is like got residue. This is not... I think somebody sent me this. They probably couldn't get it to work, so they sent it to me. I don't know, I may play with it a little bit more, but I guess I'm not going to use it. Well, let me go grab another one. Maybe they didn't realize that it didn't work. I'll do my chevron one. But, yeah, don't send somebody your stuff that doesn't work. Unless, you know, unless you don't realize that it doesn't work, then that's a different story. But, I should do that one. That one's kind of pretty. It's got some silver in it. I think I'll do that. I'll just leave them both out. That's That's not a cool way to get rid of your supplies. Now, if it's like stickers or something like that that you're not going to use anymore, that's fine, because, you know, somebody else, you might not like them, but somebody else might. So that's all right. That's cool. But don't send like a broken punch or dried up ink or, you know, that kind of stuff, because that's not cool. All right, I think what I'm going to do is lay this down here. Do I seem uncoordinated to you? Now, I want to put this through the this glue. I'm really not totally uncoordinated. It's just when, you know, have you done videos? If you've ever done a video, you know what I mean. You put that camera on and things just start not working the way they normally do for you. You know, like your fingers and your mouth and all of that stuff. It just, for some reason, that camera's on and it just goes somewhere. And then all of a sudden you look like kind of a bumbling something. All right, is that straight? I don't know. Okay, so I put that on half of my thing, and now I'm gonna line it up. And now you can't see me. Hold on. I gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna put it on my page. Can you see? Nope. Line my page up, and then very skillfully fold that washi tape down. Well, we got a couple little wrinkles, but that's all right. I don't mind a couple of little wrinkles. All right, let's see how it looks. Hey, I actually got it fairly straight. And I'm also going to put some on the inside. Oh, not that one. Well, that doesn't go with the green now. Am I going to put that there? No, I'm going to make a belly band. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Should I do this or should I get some green? No, Mary, just do it. Just do it. Stop being all fiddly and stuff. You're gonna like burn up time. That's another thing when you're making a video. You know, nobody wants to watch a 2-hour video, but sometimes that's how long it takes me to do something. So I try to make my videos not like really super long, but that's how long it takes me to do something, and I can't help it. Okay, I think that's pretty well on there. Almost looks like it's bubbling though. Right there. And I'm going to hit my funny bone. Okay, so there's my flap. Now, I originally was going to put this here as a side pocket. Is that going to bulk too much, though? Maybe I should put it over here. I've done that before on another page, though, so I don't want to do the same thing. Maybe I'll do a belly band. No, I want it under here. Do I need it? Maybe I don't need it. I might not need that. Let me see what I'm going to do with my pictures. Maybe I'll stick it over here. Oh, that might look good. If I put it on this side as a pocket. Because I have to put everything to go in the right way. Maybe. Let me figure out what I'm doing with my pictures. All right, so I have to have a selfie. I have 2 of them. I'll just pick one. I like this one better. Oh, I might put it there. I like it there. And then I have other pictures of me and my hubby, and I've got an alligator. I like that picture right there. And I might have it kind of go sideways, so it kind of goes off the page a little bit. And then if we flip up, then this will be here. And then, let's see, I have him. And I have me. This could be here just for decoration. These I can cut down: the alligator, the turtles, and this little guy here, and they can kind of go scattered throughout somewhere. So if I put, all right, these go here. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with that, but we're just going to leave that for now. These are going to go here. Okay, but I want to mat them. And I think I want to mat them on blue, which I should have gotten ready. Sorry again. Let's see. Blue, blue, blue. How many do I have? 4. How's this blue? Does it go? I probably ought to try to go more turquoisey though, right? Oh no. I don't know if I have anything. Oh. Do you know how much paper I have? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. The amount of paper. Oh, those are too dark. There's something. This one. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's better. Put that over there. Alright, so I'm gonna work with these. Alright, I hope you're not getting too bored. And I know you're saying, okay, you used your masterboard, where's your mushrooms? They're coming. They're coming. You probably don't even really care. You probably don't really care about the prompts or my pictures or anything. But this is what I do. So I hope you don't mind too much. Yeah, if you don't mind, you can shut it off. I mean, if you mind, you can shut it off. Whatever. Ooh, I almost cut him completely off. No, I wasn't close. So this little cutter is from Creative Memories. Oh, about many years ago. And it's great for cropping pictures. It really works very, very well. Ho, ho, ho. You could cut your finger off. That was close, but I think I hit here, not the blade. Wow. Sometimes I watch people on a video using like their cutters or scissors or the craft knives especially, and I cringe and I'm like, oh my God, they're going to cut a finger off. Get your finger out of there. It scares me. And, you know, from their perspective, they're probably nowhere near the blade or anything, and they're probably just fine. But from watching it on the video, I'm always like, oh my God, they're going to cut themselves. And I don't want to see that on video. And they're not even live. I'm sure if they were to cut themselves, they would, you know, turn the camera off and take care of it. But yeah, that's not something I don't even want to hear about it. Now, you don't have to cut all the white off of your pictures if you have white on your pictures. I do it because, and I don't always do it, but I'm doing it now because I'm going to mat these and my space is, you know, it's kind of limited. So, but if you've seen me do some other videos, I don't always cut the white off. I just want to trim this a little bit more because the other ones seem smaller. All right. I am going to attach the pictures using this. If you've never seen this before, this is an advanced tape glider, otherwise known as an ATG. It's basically double-sided tape on a thing that you buy to reload it, and it works wonderful. It's a very good adhesive. They can be a little bit expensive to start off with, but really when it comes down to the refills and stuff, if you use any of those tape runner things, this is much more cost effective, I think. So yeah, I don't, what else can I say about that? That's what I use. It doesn't come into play a whole lot in junk journaling, except for me, for this, because usually I use the glue sticks or the art glitter glue for, whoops, I'm not done with that, for my, you know, adhering paper and things to the page and stuff. But this works very well for this type of thing. I had kind of gotten away from my scrapbooking once I started junk journaling, but I'm now starting to try to get back into doing it because my grandkids are growing up. They are growing up so fast, and I know from experience, from having children, that at some point, oh, shoot. See how good this is? You lay that down and it's down. It's there. All right, it's crooked, but I'll put a mushroom there. Yeah, I know from experience with, you know, from my own kids, once they grow up and they get to a certain point, guess what? They don't want anything to do with you anymore. And it's not that they don't want anything to do with you. That's not true. It's that they have other things that they're doing. You know, they have jobs. They maybe have boyfriends, or especially once they get a car, and they just, it's not, you're not the center of the world anymore for them, which is what is supposed to happen. They're supposed to grow up and do that. But I run out of scrapbooking opportunities. And you know what I mean if you're a scrapbooker. So I realize that I need to get back into it if I'm going to have nice complete albums for my granddaughters. It's something that I need to get onto, because yeah, they're getting older now. So I've gotten kind of easing my way back into the scrapbooking and trying to catch up on what I've missed over the past couple of years not doing it. And it's fun. And it's always been fun for me. And I've always, one thing though, I've always scrapbooked like with a group of friends. And since I moved away, those friends aren't, you know, not available. And I tried to get in with some people here, and it just, I don't know, they don't like me. People don't like me. I don't know why. Found out that the people that I was getting together with pre-COVID have been getting together. I thought they just weren't getting together anymore since COVID. You know, we had to stop because of COVID, and so I just thought they weren't getting together anymore, but evidently they had been. And nobody included me, and you know, it kind of makes you feel like crap when you find that out. But I guess they really weren't that good of friends. I don't know. I don't know. Again, people don't like me, so whatever. So now I do my own thing, and I do scrapbook with my mother. She scrapbooks, so yeah, we have that. Okay, that's going on that side. And this side, I was going to put this one. It's going to need... Okay, Mary, don't worry about what it needs right now. Just go ahead, put that down. Okay. See, I think too much. And then I don't get anything done because I run out of time. When I take my scrapbooking stuff down to my mom's and we scrapbook together, I will do as much as I can on a page, but then I get to a point where I didn't bring the right stuff, or I need something from home or whatever, and I don't finish my page. Oh, I was going to have it kind of come off the page a little bit, right? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Over here, I'm going to put that there. Can you even see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can see, right? Think so. Yep. Sometimes in a journal, things are hard to maneuver because if you make a page that goes off the page, it's hard to work on sometimes, so you gotta kind of move things around. Okay. Then I think I was gonna put these We take a lot of pictures of ourselves. It's only because well, you know what, maybe should I put this one over here? I'm gonna put it over here. You know, it's just the two of us out doing stuff, so it's either we take pictures of ourselves and each other, or we take pictures of the trees, which I have a lot of those too. I hope you're crafting along with me and not... See, this is the only thing with this is sometimes it does that. Oh, great. Now it's all gooked up. But that's just me hurrying through it, I think. Ooh, he almost went on upside down. Oh, I want to leave room for the title. I'm going to put, not on there. I have stickers. Where did I put them? For the title, but I think I'm going to put it on something. What if I put it on this? Do you think that would work? I'm going to try it. I may end up losing this, but I'm going to try it. All right. I have to measure this though. Say 7.5. All right, I don't want to put my letters any further than here. So let's see how much of it I can do. Excuse my reach. You're not going to be able to see it. Maybe this way. These are also Creative Memories. They made the best stickers. I don't know if they make them anymore. Every once in a while, I find them at a thrift store or an estate sale. I have quite the supply of them already, though. But if I do find them, I grab them because they're the best. I actually have like a whole big crate full of letter stickers. And I've tried to use them up. I know that they're like old-fashioned and stuff, but you know, I don't have a Cricut. I do have some dies, but I don't have a Cricut, so I use these letter stickers a lot. I did check to make sure that I had enough letters to do my title. This is a sheet that I've used a lot. It's a good color, and I have 2 of them. But I'm almost out of the, you know, the most used letters. I wrote this down so I could remember how to spell it. Not that I, oh God, I snorted. Not that I don't know how to spell it, but sometimes when you're in the middle of doing this, you forget. You have to stop and think. And then you do it wrong. Okay, that's all right. Okay, I know you're probably bored right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to keep working, and I will bring you back when I get to the mushroom part, because I know you want to see me use the prompt. You know you don't care. I try to pretend that you all are enjoying yourself. Where's my mark? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Yeah, I try to think that you're enjoying this. But it's okay if you're not. I get it. I get it. I get it. I just think it's funny. I try to do videos that will capture someone's attention. And it's always a big fail. But that's all right. I'm going to put them out there anyway. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to put them out there and see what happens. And who cares if nobody watches it? Okay. Now I need to do another word. I have to figure out where I'm going to put it. All right, it's going to be on the next line. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one. So here's new uses for your master boards, people. Uh-oh. Come on. There's my scissors. You know, a lot of times people say, oh, I made a master board, but what do I do with it? Well, I just showed you 2 ways. Might be another one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But just think of it as a piece of paper, you know? What would you use a piece of paper for? All right. I just had to see if that fit. All right, I'm going to pause and keep working, and I will be back when I'm done with this tedious stuff and I get to decorating and using the other prompt, mushrooms. Hold on. No, you're not going anywhere anyway. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have picked out a few mushrooms from my mushroom stash, which I'm realizing I need to cut some more. Most of these are cut from books. I have a few that are like stickers and maybe a couple of Tim Holtz type of stuff. But most of it I've cut from books. And it looks like I'm running a little low. I felt like I didn't have a whole lot to choose from there. So I guess I'm going to grab one of my books tonight when I'm watching TV and cut some mushrooms. It gives me something to do with my hands while I'm watching TV instead of eating, which is a very bad habit of mine. I snack way too much. I just wanted to trim that one up a little bit more. That one's going on the other page, and I think I wanted to trim this one just a little bit more also. That wasn't very good, Mary. And I did not turn the camera on just so you could watch me fussy cut. Oh no. I'm ready to put these on the page, but it needs more. It needs more decoration. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get the mushrooms on the page, and so that you can see that I am fulfilling the prompts. And then I'm going to turn the camera back off and finish the page up. And when I come back to draw the next prompts, then I will show you the completed page. And don't forget in the comments to leave some prompts so that we can throw them in the jar and get some various things, because I can't do mushrooms and masterboards on everything. Alright, oh gosh, I should have done this while I was off camera. Sorry. I'm going to ink them up a little bit. Yikes. I'm so boring. I just want to ink these up just a little bit so that they kind of stand out a little bit more on the page. Now, it needs more. It needs more decoration than what I'm putting on here with these mushrooms. But I have to think about it a little bit, and I have to probably gather a couple of supplies. So that's why I'm going to turn the camera off, because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. But I will come back and you will see the finished product. And then we'll draw the names. I already said all this, didn't I? I did. Just trying to think of something to say. Okay. So on this one, I was going to put this one, and I'm going to put the date down here. So let me just glue this on. Get these out of the way. Get my little glue paper. Hey, have you used this glue? It's Scotch Purple. I like it. It sticks very well. It goes on very smoothly. And you can see where you have the glue. And then, of course, the purple disappears once it dries. So I like that. All right, that one's going there. Let's see. This one is going up here. I don't even know if we saw mushrooms on this hike. I'm sure we did. We must have. There's a lot of mushrooms in the forest and stuff. Probably just didn't take any pictures of them. And then I was going to put... Where's I going to put it there? I think I'm going to put it here, though. Okay. Oh, you probably can't see. Scooching you over. I have a couple of ideas in mind. What is that? A hunk of glue or something there. Oh, you know what? I bet it was from the tape runner. So I have a couple of ideas in mind for what else I want to do on this page. I just don't have the stuff right here. So that's why I'm going to come back, finish it up. Okay, so that's what I have so far. That's like that. Open it up, it's like that. And I've got some more things to add to it. So I will be back and we will draw for the next one. Okay, here I am with the finished page. Now, since I did the last video, I discovered that I cannot, in my editing program, I can't put too long videos, or I guess I should say one of the videos can't be too long that I want to put together, the clips. So the last prompt video ended up in 2 videos because I couldn't put them together. This is probably going to be the same way because I know the first part of this video is over an hour, and I think that might be too long. So I will be aware of that in the future. I didn't realize that that would happen. So in the future, I'm going to try to make sure that these are one video so that you don't have to watch more than one video to get the whole thing, if that makes any sense. Okay, so what I am now doing is showing you the finished page, and the prompts were masterboard and mushrooms. So here's part of the masterboard right here is this flap. And then over here is part of the masterboard. And I put my letters on strips of the masterboard. So I used that entire masterboard page up, which I'm so happy with. And I like the way that it comes out on my page, and that was great. I love that. And then the other prompt was mushrooms. That's why I did the nature page, because of the mushrooms. So I have mushrooms here. These mushrooms are all fussy cut out of books. I have them here, and I have them over here, and up here, and over here. So I used a lot of mushrooms. I feel like I'm still missing something in some of these areas. Something else needs to be with this and with this. But that'll be another time. When I work in my journals, sometimes my pages don't get finished all in one setting. Sometimes I may be flipping through and I see something that catches my eye and say, oh, I have the perfect thing to go right there. And I'll add it in. So I'm happy with this as it is right now, but I will probably over time add more to it, which is the way I work. But I fulfilled the prompts. Hopefully I gave you a little idea for a page. I don't know. And then over here in the tuck spot, I just took some of the other pictures of the wildlife. They're not very good pictures because we were zooming. And you know, when you zoom, you lose the clarity. But there's an alligator in there. And these are turtles on a log. And a caterpillar. And then I had these bookmarks that were just in my stash, meaning to go into a journal at some point, somewhere, somehow. And I'm just putting them in here just because they go well with the page. And they're stuck right in there. I may, again, do something different with them at some other point in time, but for now, that's where they're living. So there's my page using masterboards and mushrooms. I hope you like that. Now it is time to draw the next prompts. And did I just mess you up? I don't know. I have my jar. I'm keeping track of the prompts that I'm doing. And I've got more prompts in here. Thank you so much to everyone who responded. I really appreciate that. And I had a lot of fun writing each of them down onto these little slips of paper and putting them in here. And I'm really anxious to see what we're going to end up with today. So I'm going to roll the dice. 6. That's a lot of prompts. And if they don't relate to each other, this is going to be tricky. So let's see what we got here. I'm not looking. We have stickers. Prompt provided by, okay, I don't know if I know how to say this. Shrell Kaufman 9303. Thank you for contributing to our little playtime here. Magazine. I already did magazine, but that's okay. We're throwing the prompts back in and we're doing them again because you never know what else is gonna what else you can do with the same thing, you know what I mean? So that was my prompt. Oh no, masterboard. You guys, I need more prompts. All right, that's 3. So far this is doable though. They're pretty generic. Sack. Okay, this is Sonia Smith 8313. Sonia, I don't know if you meant sack like a bag sack. That's what I'm thinking. Otherwise, I'm not sure what sack spelled S-A-C is. So for me, that's going to be a sack, like a bag. Or like a Santa sack or something. It's not going to be Christmas, though. Thank you, Sonia, by the way. And we have tool. Okay. Throw in some texture in there. And that was Amber Carol Slightthorpe 4625. I'm just going to call you Amber, if that's okay. So thank you, Amber, for contributing. And we have one more. Oh, wow. What am I going to do with all this? This is going to be interesting. I'm starting to think as I'm looking at these words. I'm really starting to figure it out here. Oh, goodness. And Windows. Windows, Mary. That was one of mine. Okay. So here's our prompts. I'm challenging you. Go ahead and do this. And then you can show your creations if you go on Instagram and tag me at the Paper Turtle. We can follow each other and I can see your creations. So, wow. Stickers, magazine. Those are pretty easy. Another masterboard. Not sure what I'm going to do with that one. Sack. I mean, I have a lot of those that I can choose from. And I'm thinking of something right now in my head. because I'm looking at something across the room. Tulle, I do have a lot of tulle, and I have not used it, so that's good to get me to use something that I haven't used. Okay, and I'm thinking about that too. Oh, and windows. That one's, I just thwarted my whole thing with that. But hey, this is the whole idea of it, is to challenge myself and to use up my stuff and to think outside the box and come up with something creative. So tune in for the next prompt video where I will be using these 6 prompts, and you can craft along with me and use the same prompts and see what you can come up with. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who has contributed prompts. Keep doing it. Put some more prompts down in the comments of this video. We need a variety. I have a lot, but I need a lot more. So thanks for watching. Thanks for playing along, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.